If you're running a business in the trades, you've probably had at least one of these moments. Late nights where you're buried in receipts, surprise tax bills, struggling to figure out QuickBooks or your spreadsheet, and wondering where your cash has actually gone. Hey, it's Erin over here at TradeFirm. I hear it every day in the discussions that I have with business owners. Smart, hardworking people who are doing amazing work in the field during the day, but they're fighting with their books and their taxes after hours. I wanted to talk about a couple of those points. First one, they have disorganized or outdated books. Most new clients, and I do say most, and that's very true, come to us with their books that are either behind, incomplete, or inconsistent. They are too busy running their jobs and trying to keep up payroll and help employees to keep up with reconciling accounts. And I mean, let's be honest, that's not really where you want to spend your time anyway, right? That's not why you became a business owner, so that you can try to learn QuickBooks. We step in, we get your books cleaned up, and then we set you up with an amazing team that you get to work with year round, who gets you monthly financials and is here to answer all of your questions. Secondly, they're missing year-end tax projections. I actually just talked about this yesterday. Surprise tax bills, and it's huge. Not having an end-of-year tax projection means flying blind into the new year. You can't plan, you can't save, and you end up overpaying or panicking in April. Or even worse, maybe you just don't file and you get behind on your taxes. So now we're talking about penalties and interest. People walk into my office every month who are 1, 2, 3, and 4 years behind, and it's much more painful to catch up later. Thirdly, they're struggling with cash flow confusion. So, you're busy, you're bringing in work, but at the end of the month, there's no cash left over. We help you see where the money is actually going. Materials, payroll, owner draws, and what needs to shift in order to build profit for you. Fourth, you have the wrong fit for an accountant. Many people come from what we call a cookie cutter accountant who doesn't understand your business, or you're working with a separate bookkeeper and a CPA who don't always think about things the same way or communicate throughout the year. Here, we understand your business, and you get to work with one team year round, and the same team who shares a goal, helping you. We are built for the trades. We talk your language and we know your pain points. Lastly, you're doing this solo. You're lacking a trusted partner. You don't have anybody checking in on you. You're not getting financials. You don't have checkpoints. You don't have someone you can pick up the phone or email or call who's going to have solid and consistent answers for you. We're not just your accountant. You get a whole team who is your year-round partner. If any of this sounds familiar to you, you're not alone. But you don't have to stay stuck and you don't have to keep doing things the same way. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and build a plan that gets you there. Visit our website, TradeFirm Tax and Accounting, and let's get you ahead before the year's over.